Of course, the scenes of violence on Capitol Hill stunned viewers around the world. It was a shocking development in one of the world's most stable democracies. Bloomberg's Tom Keene and Francine Lacqua spoke with Richard Haass, president of the Council on Foreign Relations, about the U.S.'s standing in the world and the future of the Republican Party. Let's take a listen.
It's going to be a long, long road back, almost like a person's reputation. A country's reputation takes a long time to build and a very short time to undermine. We saw the undermining the other day. I think in the short run, you've got to hold people to account. That's where law enforcement, the judicial system comes in. You can't do things like this and get away with it scot-free. Then we've got to take a step back and look at the context that allowed this to grow up. That's everything from social media, a lack of civics education. We've got to look at the economic context, a lack of opportunity. I think there needs to be a profound soul-searching and reckoning in American society.
You, more than anyone I know in America, had to live through Northern Ireland of a violent time. We moved from the violence of Northern Ireland to a peace. What part did the judicial system play in that? And do you just assume we're going to see arrests and a judicial process that will help heal us?
It's a really interesting parallel, Tom. What worked in Northern Ireland were two things. One was the rule of law. What the provisional IRA and other people had to learn is they could not shoot their way into power. British Army, police, what have you, essentially made it impossible for them to realize their political aims with violence. But secondly, and it was important, they had to be offered a real, legitimate, alternative political path. So for this country, we've got to be serious about law enforcement, serious about law and order. Those who break the law need to be held to account. But we need to make sure there are economic and political paths in this country for reform. Economic, I've already mentioned. Politically, we really need to look at how we reform our political system also, so moderates have a voice. Our primary system, our funding, our media, all favor radicalization.
The biggest stories the moment they happen from around the globe. Subscribe to Bloomberg Quick Take now for insight in an instant.